Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's happening? What is the deal? What is the deal? What's us happening? What's happening? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-mm. Okay, okay. Let me let me get this shared up real quick. I figure I'll go live today. Okay, I'll go live today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up? I ain't been live in a minute. Which parlay was that? Ed? Yellick Soul? I know Yellick Soul. I was just telling my cousin that shit. That motherfucker soul. Yo, Calvin, look at all the gang here, man. Like 3 days without going live, and this, everybody in tune though. Everybody in tune. Everybody in tune. Right? I figured I'd go live, man, because I'll be so busy. I'll be so busy, bro. I'll be so busy. The shorts one. Oh, um, okay, right. Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? I got some juicy ass shit for y'all today, man. Straight up. I got some juicy shit. If the shit don't pan out, the shit don't pan out. Y'all, as long as y'all know the numbers line up, that's all that matters, right? That's all that matters, right? I got some juicy shit. I think it's like 2 games I didn't cap, but I'm damn near ready to start answering questions now, man. Straight up. Um, I got a new little tool I might bring for y'all as well. Um, I just, it is what it is, right? Um, hey, I want to say I appreciate all y'all. I want to say I appreciate all y'all for sliding. Slide when it's time to slide, right? Uh, let me get one more thing set up real quick. Yeah, one more thing set up real quick. That's a go right there. All right. Um, let me check my Facebook settings real quick. Okay. All right. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Like we should. Okay. All right. My little camera gotta get fixed. Let me see. Get some of that green screen out the way. Yeah, the gang just pulled up deep. I already know. I already see, Joe. Hey, it's all right. It's all right. He wasn't messing with me. He wasn't messing with me, bro. He all good. He all good. He all good, man. Y'all, man, we on the books, right? All right. So look, right. We're gonna start off with this. We're gonna start. I'm giving you. So listen, for the people who don't, for the people who don't, you know what I'm saying. For the people who don't, for the people who don't know or whatever the case may be, there go the whole gang here now. She done pulled up on us. She been out of town. Straight up. Hey, all right. Tiffany here. All right, we know we about to cash. So listen, man. Um, I don't just I'm not trying. Y'all already know this, and for the people who don't know, right? It's not just about hot hitters for me. Okay, it's just not. You know what I'm saying? It's not about hot hitters. I bet you is, Tag Girl. It's not just about hot hitters for me, man. It's about these bats lining up the way I need them to line up, and being able to decipher and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not about hot hitters, man. It's not about hot hitters all the time with me. The shit got to line up. Y'all know this. That's something I want folks, even for the people that's gonna watch the replay that's not in the room right now, and the people that's on Facebook and all that. It's about batters that are in really good spots or the best spots for me. They can be hot, whatever the case may be, but hot hitters just don't. You can look at hot hitters and be in bad matchups, blindly taking that shit. And I'm not throwing no shot at anybody, but you're gonna see people that post a lot of hot hitters and hot batters and shit like that, but that ain't got nothing to do with what the fuck is going on that day. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is for people who do look at that shit like that, you have to you gotta look beyond that. Sometimes you gotta do a little proofreading, man. Why? Okay, if they hot hitters, why? Or if somebody likes a batter, why? Sometimes you gotta do a little reverse um reverse research to help you see what the next person is seeing. If it don't line up for you, then it don't line up for you, right? And even when the shit line up for you, that shit don't mean it's gonna hit. Okay, when all the research line up, that shit don't mean it's gonna hit. First game on the docket: Colorado Rockies, Chicago White Sox, right? So as far as the game, I don't have a lot of time to cap the games and stuff like that. I'm going straight to the bats, right? So we're going straight to the bats, and to kill time, I'm just gonna go. I got questions, whatever. I always say to kill time like I'm gonna kill time. I don't never kill no fucking time, right? But I really want to make this. I really want to try to run through this. Um, Now it's one pitch that I'm looking at, that I'm thinking about, that I'm looking at for this White Sox. I mean, for this Cal Quantrill, that kind of looked. I seen a couple batters that can get a hold to this pitch. Okay, I seen a couple batters that can get a hold to this pitch. Right, so that just sums it up. So a couple of people that line up. Yo, what's up? What's up with it, my guy? Um, Cedric, what's happening? Z's, what's up? What's up? So I seen a couple of people that can get to his, that can get to that can get to this pitch here. All right. Now, let's take a look. Cal Contra. Um, so we're looking at um, damn, my shit going. Maybe I have too many tabs open. Let me close some of these tabs. Bang, close that one. I'll leave that one up. I'll leave that one up. Shit, I need the rest of them up. I'll need that. I'll just close that one. See if that one was taking a lot of energy from me. Um, Cal Cruncher, right? Normally I wouldn't even go into this damn White Sox game, but I ain't got to, but I got to because it's a lot of people that's gonna be betting on this, that, and the other, right? So this one pitch, it's maybe two, but the one pitch in general, I forgot what it was. I think it was a sinker. Um, I think it was a sinker, right? But at the end of the day, let's get to it. So yeah, so the sinker, he's throwing his sinker 40% of the time to righties, right? And he's got 3 home runs on it, 385 batting average, da 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 da, right? The next pitch he's throwing 31% of the time with a split finger. That's a pitch that a lot of people just don't see. All right. So he's throwing a sinker and that split finger. To righties, to lefties, he's throwing that sinker and that split finger, right? 39, 40% to the lefties, 271 batting average, 3 home runs, split finger, not a big pitcher, not a big pitch. Yes, sir, top of the day. Not a big pitch everybody sees, but it is what it is, right? So, me, I'm really looking at this sinker. Okay. So at the end of the day, um, I'm looking at righties, right? No, 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 no. I'm looking at why do I have control up here 2 times? I need to pull up a bat. So one of my favorite bats here is gonna be let's take a look at I like two, and there's a couple guys I could don't mind getting to. We can look at we can look at let's look at first let's look at Gavin Sheets, okay? A lefty, all right? So, ooh, I'm lagging. Mm. So he didn't have that much of a plate appearances versus that, but he is batting 300 versus that pitch. Um, Andrew Vaughn, but I still like Gavin Sheets today. Okay, I don't think I like him as much as I like Andrew Vaughn here. Right, he'll probably be one of, if not the. So that sinker because he got a more of a sample size. I'd like to look at him a little bit more better. Right, so Andrew Vaughn is a righty, I believe. Yeah, he is a righty. So versus that sinker, he's got 4 home runs on that sinker, right? 333 batting average, 690 slugging, expected slugging 723. Everything, it's a wrap, right? It's a line. It lines up. It's lining up. Kyle Cruncher, that sinker, his most throwed out pitch, 271 batting average, 583 slugging with 3 home runs. We lit, right? We lit. Now the split finger, he don't throw that much. I mean, batters don't see the split finger much, right? He's only seen this a few times. He does have a home run off of it. That's a plus for us. But at the end of the day, a lot of batters don't see a lot of split fingers, right? Good morning, Marvin. Love for sure. Now, um, keep in mind, Luis Robert, he's in play. Andrew Vaughn numbers lined up the best, right? But you can look at in these individual batters versus their pitch because he's throwing two primary pitches 40% of the time. The split finger and the sinker. What a batter gonna do, he's gonna lead. He gonna lamp. He gonna lamp. He gonna lay on that. He gonna lay on that splinker, on that sinker. I'm telling you that right now. I was looking at Gavin Sheets. He's a lefty. He can hit the sinker. Tommy Pham. He's another guy that I looked, and he looked semi okay versus the sleep sinker, right? It was a few batters here that could hit that sinker. I was surprised, right? And my shit is moving slow. I don't like this, not one bit. Make me want to restart my shit. Straight up. Make me want to restart my computer because I can't move fast like I want to move fast. I can't move fast like I want to. If this shit taking all day to load up, this is crazy. I done burnt it down researching. So listen, Tommy Pham, that sinker, he's batting 394 versus that sinker. 394 versus that sinker. 9 times out of 10, Tommy Pham gonna be leading off, right? Um, he's got 1 home run, 2 doubles, whatever the case may be, right? No, I ain't saying that, G. I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that. But I'm just that's as far as I got. I didn't really. I wasn't even finna look at this game. Tell you the truth, I was not even finna look at this Sox game. Right? I was not. But Tommy Pham, historically, we know Tommy Pham has always been able to take you a motherfucker deep. Right? Now, historically, why I say historically? Because look, 2023, he had a 315 batting average versus their sinker. Right? So it's just historically he's hit that sinker. This just is what it is, right? Historically he's hit that sinker. Last 2 years for sure. So it is what it is. Oh, it's all good, my boy. Um, and then you got Luis Robert. He's good at baseball, right? Tommy Pham, he could probably get right on. Luis Robert is in an RBI spot, shit like that. Gavin Sheets, Andrew Vaughn, all those guys, hits ones in RBI spots and stuff like that. They in them spots, right? And then, to let you guys know that uh, it's more than one way to skin a cat, okay? More than one way to skin a cat. Why I say that? Because even if you're on the books, you're looking at, damn, let me plug up my light. Even if you're on the books, even if you're on the books, Even if you're on the books, you can look at RBI props and stuff like that. All of them, 98% of, or probably 99% of the RBI props across every book is plus money. Okay, so you can look at these RBIs right here. All of them plus money. All of them. All of them, right? So the spots that we liked, okay, like, man, boy, man, I ain't been betting on fam none this year, Kobe. I ain't been betting on you. You handle that shit. I'm just hey, he been hit lead off. He can very well come out and hit a bomb. I'm stating the facts, right? I'm telling you what I'm gonna be betting. What I'm gonna bet. I know y'all be seeing my shit. You know already know what I'm getting ready to bet, so it don't even matter. You know, y'all know. I'm finna bet the hits, runs, and RBIs, and I'm gonna take an L on this game. I'm gonna take this game finna get ready to come on in an hour. I didn't even know. I thought it came on at 2. So these two games, the first two games come on early, huh? Okay, all right, it is what it is, right? But you know me, uh, I just really got up on this play though, so or else I would have been locked them in early, right? I would have been locked them in early, right? Um, but I'll be right over here. So I'm looking at some of these numbers right now. Andrew Vaughn, he get two and a half hits, runs, and RBIs at plus 130. Sheets, I'm probably gonna take a stab at the 1.5 at minus 115, and I'm probably gonna end up betting. I'm betting. I know I'm betting. Let me see. Tommy Pham, 2.5 at plus 120. I would use this 1.5 as a parlay piece, but yeah, I probably would be betting them, bro. I probably would, right? I might just bet like 6 or 7 of them. Uh, two NBA games. I ain't been messing with the NBA. Maybe next year, right? Either way it go though, that's how I'm gonna end up betting those guys, right? But just long story short, my favorite bat here would be Andrew Vaughn, right? But I was showing you guys the RBIs, so like these 3, 4, and these 5 spots be RBI spots, man. To me, they be RBI spots, okay? These 3, 4, and 5 be RBI spots, right? Look at as good as those numbers with Vaughn, he's hitting in the 5 spot. So you can get somebody like Pham on, Robert on base, Sheets on base, and Andrew Vaughn to bring them in, right? So you got to predict game flow. That's why that's why I bet the way I bet because I can try to. I find my edge. People say he bet all of his runs and RBIs because I try to predict game flow. I try to find my edge. Traffic on the bases. When you see all that shit, all them hits, runs, and RBIs on in the box score, and we only capitalizing off the money lines, or we only capitalizing off the home run, or we losing on home runs and shit. Hell no. I want to capitalize on everything. Like I've been in bet damn near everything on this game. Two terrible ass pitchers on the mound. It might not pan out the way I wanted to. But if they get to running these bases, look, all these RBI spots. Who was that? Vaughn. Vaughn was in the RBI spot. Let's see. Plus 140 for him. Who else I liked? Gavin Sheets plus 155. I mean, it is what it is. Plus 100 for our, plus this, plus that, whatever. Tommy Pham almost a plus 200 for RBI. So Spencer Steer versus Sonny Gray. Mm. All right, let me check this out real quick. Special request from my cousin is Steer versus Sonny Gray, right? Spencer Steer versus Sonny Gray. I don't know. So at the end of the day, um, from this game here, we got an over under 9 in this spot here. Uh, I didn't finish looking at the Colorado backs. I do expect runs to be put up here. I will take a look at the team totals here. So let's see what Chicago White Sox team total is sitting at. Um, 4.5. So they expect Chicago. See, they expect Chicago to hit this boy. Colorado Rockies team total at 4.5. Right. That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting, right? It's gonna be interesting. All right. Top bat for me is going to be Andrew Vaughn, right? So that's how we're gonna look at that there. All right. Um, I did have some other bats though. Let me see who I have penciled in so I can give you guys for the Rockies, right? Because I did have some guys penciled in for the Rockies, I believe. I wouldn't even be fucking with Steer. Why would you? Why would? Hey, Lou, why are you trying to go up against what's the name for, man? Well, you know he going up against Thanos. Shit, Sonny Gray, he'll be Thanos for me. But let me see. Ryan McMahon, he popped a little bit for me. Ryan McMahon, I like Ryan McMahon. He's the only guy that I put in, but I think it's one more guy. But I put in Ryan McMahon on the other side, right? Sonny Gray been on what? What's good? Got to play for K's? Yes, I got to play for K's for sure. Ed, what up, Ed? That's Ed Leaz. Hey, I put a few dollars on. If y'all want to look at strikeouts real quick, I'll run through what I did. Right. I didn't take the strikeouts for Gray or Spears. Right. I didn't. I didn't. Right. But what I did do, I took Nola pitching outs over 19 and a half. I took Skeens over strikeouts. I'm getting ready to take Max Fried over strikeouts. I want to see who's going to be in that lineup. I took Steele pitching outs in a parlay piece. I'm still wondering if I want to take his strikeouts. Um, I could. I want to wait till I get to this game, but Reagan's. I leaned towards the under strikeouts for him. Bybee, I'm scared, right? Um, he's been on one, but I'm scared because the Kansas City Royals, they some reason they strikeout percentage goes down at home. And remember I told y'all we was losing that money on I was losing that money on Kansas City Royals on the road. Well, guess what? And then I figured it out that they a little bit better at home. Well, guess what? The motherfuckers won every game since, and I still ain't been betting it, right? So you got Justin over 4.5. I couldn't talk you off of that. McGill, I wanted to pull some trick. I'm fading it, right? I'm fading it. I'm fading both of these guys. Um, Glass now, I took the over 7.5, and I took his pitching outs. Um, and I took over 7.5 for Lopez, and I damn near want to go ladder him up because he's in that spot, and I don't care if he loses. But I took 7.5 for Lopez. I took 7.5 or 8.5 for Glass now. Um, I took an alternate under on Reagan's on the on under 7.5 on for Reagan's on ESPN. I took like the pitching outs for Steele, over K's for Skeens. Probably gonna take his over outs too. Freed over outs and over. I lean over strikeouts. I took a stab at Nola's pitching outs. Okay, so that's how we're looking at that. And Alex UFC over on strikes. All right. Okay, for sure, Daniel. For sure. All right, so next game here. And then I put $25 on Prize Picks last night because I ain't been betting it. I shifted my bankroll, so I will show you guys. I'll show you guys. I have. Okay. So Paul Skeen 7 on Prize Picks. These are some 6 picks here. Glass now 7.5. Pablo 7.5. Reagan's less fantasy score. Steele more fantasy score. Cattell Marte fantasy score. Hitter fantasy score over. That's a six pick. Last night I had put in the flex pay for today, and I just went with a something quick. I'm trying to hit them for 500 quick, right? The flex play, the free flex play, because that's the only time I really play Prize Picks that much. But I'm gonna start dropping like two or three or four picks. Starting July 4th, I'm gonna start dropping like 4 or 5 picks, 2 or 3 picks on YouTube, and then put most of them in the in the community section because they do support me, monthly and shit like that. It's only $2.99, so I gotta, I can't be leaving those guys out in the dark like that. And then it's gonna allow me to have a little bit more time to myself, just going to the gym, whatever, shit like that. This was a six pick I did. Just something that I threw together to try to get in and get out quick. Try to get a quick hit. If I get a quick 500 today off of this, it is what it is, right? If I get 45 of these right, 5 out of 6, I still get $40. If I get 4 out of 6, I get $8, right? But 6 out of 6, I get 500. I'm looking for a quick 500. I know it ain't gonna be easy, but it is what it is. No runs first inning in this in this in all these games. I went less, right? Just something, And then if I bomb out, I still get my $20 back, right? So it is what it is. I went under on everything right here, right? Quick hitter, quick hitter, quick hitter, quick hitter. I hope I hit it. I hope I hit it, right? And then, like I said, there those guys go again right there, right? All right, so let's see. All right, so running it down here. So you said I'll check that. You said steer, right? All right. Um, so I didn't really look at bats here. I'll tell you who I liked. Oh, you is for sure, Calvin, for sure. Who I liked was Burleson here. I like Burleson here. Yeah, Brian. I've been doing recordings too, man. So make sure you got the notifications turned on because I do recordings too. I've been doing recordings in the absence. You know what I'm saying? Let's make this money. I want to try to run straight through the rest of these guys, man. Straight up. I don't want this to be long for y'all. It's already been long, but I want to try to run through the rest of it real quick. So, Steer versus Sonny Gray. Uh, we're gonna take a look at Sonny Gray's pitch mix and stuff like this. Steer's a righty, right? Okay. Steer is a righty. This is a special request here. We're gonna look and see how Steer is versus uh, this pitch mix here. So, Sonny Gray is throwing. Man, this Sonny Gray is Thanos, man, at home, man. Straight up, man.
Yeah, I ain't know, bro. I ain't know.
Sonny Gray is Thanos at home, man. I can't fuck with
I
nobody
ain't
like
even
that.
take. I ain't even take him off. I had
He,
him
but
on.
he got his ass lit up though here and there. I,
I just wanted to see what Sonny
we're gonna
Gray
see
throwing
though.
at. Yeah.
So he's throwing that 28% of the time he's throwing that cutter, 27% he's throwing that sinker. All the averages are. He don't even want to throw that fastball at 13%, but all his averages are his batting averages are point .1 or lower, man. Wow. Damn. Well, you got Steer, right? Let's take a look at
I was looking at his run, man. Yeah.
well, if you think traffic gonna be on the bases, then that's one thing. But I don't know about that. Then this other kid going, he's surprisingly been good too, But Spencer Steer um, versus that pitch mix there. I don't know how I feel about that, bro.
I took it off there. Shit.
I don't know how I feel about that. I
What's,
would I
I
wouldn't
ain't
even,
know about
me.
Sonny Gray
I'm
at
not
home.
even. Oh, Sonny Gray is a beast in general, but at home this way with Steer, his batting averages ain't up. He's got a home run versus all his damn near all the popular pitch mixers. He's got a bomb. Don't get it twisted. He can hit a bomb or something like that now, But chances, just that mud. Do you want to get in that mud though? Step in that ring though.
It ain't working.
Cutter and that sinker and that sweeper, right? So steer versus the cutter, sinker, the cutter, 267 batting average. Actually, one of his best batting average is 267. He does have a bomb versus small sample size. Expected is at 320. So that's one thing that we
What
got
pitch that
going for
is?
him. That's the cutter. The number one pitch he's throwing. Number two pitch he's throwing is that sinker. The sinker, he's got 228. Expected 298. And no, expected 267 with a home run, 11 singles. He's 228 batting average versus that though. He's got his fair share of home runs though, man. Versus righties, probably his best 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 handedness probably versus righties. One, two, three, four, five, seven home runs versus righties on the season. At the end of the day, I ain't fucking with him, right? I was looking more at the St. Louis Cardinals bats. Um, one bat, I'll give you guys one bat that I was looking at for the St. Louis Cardinals would be Alec Burleson, right? And going up against this young kid, Spears, whatever his name is, he's been okay, right? But I'm going to put Burleson in play solely because of his split, right? But I'm probably not going to bet on him. But if I had to bet on one bat, it would be him. For his split here, uh, home versus righties, he's got a 385 batting average, right? Um, Slugging at 542, 52, OPS 971, isolated power 167, 177 WRC plus. That's his best split overall. If I'm looking at a bat from the Cincinnati side, then from the St. Louis side, then that's what I'm looking at. On the flip side, we do got an 8.5 over under in this spot, right? And I'm trying to see why. I'm trying to see why. And it's probably because of St. Louis bats. I ain't gonna lie. It's probably because of St. Louis bats. I didn't look into it, so I got kind of scared off on the Spears side, but Spears looked like he could give up a few runs versus I want to say, I don't know, righties or lefties. I don't know. A couple of them, but this game I wasn't really looking at it. I ain't even gonna lie. I want to target Cincinnati versus strikeouts of Sonny Gray strikeouts, but Cincinnati has gotten better. Y'all know, remember we was eating good off Cincinnati on the strikeouts. They scare me now. They scare me because look, man, on the season, where they at, man? Cincinnati number three on the season, striking out 25.7% of the time, 86 WRC plus. Okay, 26. Okay, last 30 days though. Last 30 days, Cincinnati, they didn't move down here to 13 and 23%, 99 WRC plus. Then last 14 days, that's 2 weeks, versus Cincinnati, 18, 22%, 78 WRC plus. So, um, if anybody can sit their ass down, is Sonny Gray. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Sonny Gray's strikeouts is sitting at 6.5 right now, minus 118. Sonny Gray's pitching outs is sitting at 17.5 as a parlay piece, minus 174. Sonny Gray's splits, I will go to his splits, then I will get out of here because I didn't want to stop for this game, right? I did not. He made me stop for it. Uh, his splits here, since I own it, I'll give you guys everything I got for it. Don't get it twisted. He's a good pitcher. Sometimes I wake up and just didn't feel it, man. You know what I'm saying? D, what's good, bro? Been making some great plays off your expertise. Loving your, and appreciate what you're doing. Giving, giving, giving me hope that things are about to turn around in my favor. India got another two hit today. Yeah. Wait. Hold on, hold on. Why is this Sunny Gray? Okay, so I got a brain fart there. No, India. So, uh, India, right? First and foremost, let me finish this real quick. The splits, right? Home and away. Um, his K percentage, he's got a 26% K percentage to lefties and a damn near 40% K percentage to righties. So at home, he's a dog. On the way, on the road, so on the road, his You see at home, his K percentage towards righties is 38. On the road versus righties is 27. That's a whole 11% down, right? So that just shows you how good he is versus from home and away. His batting averages versus lefties is 188 and 115 at home. On the road versus lefties, 284. And on the road versus righties, 209. So we know what you want to do. You want to wait till he's on the road versus lefties and see what you can get there. But at home, he's Thanos, right? So it is what it is. But he still can get hit. He's human. He's human. He still can get hit. But I'm just those are some of the things that you look at and be like, dang man, I didn't know why he ain't hit him. Because that's why. But you said India, right? So we're looking at India. Um, like I said,
One of them gonna hit his ass
India,
tonight.
yeah, one of them gonna hit him.
Man, whoever said that, man, that's
India got a good chance. Got a good chance. But I'm gonna tell you why.
try his ass again.
Because he got an expected batting average of 284, right? Then his K percentage is down at 20%. He's gonna give you a chance to hit him. You know what I'm saying? But me, I ain't never got bullied a day in my life. But in this shit here, I wanna bully me some motherfuckers. That means I wanna pick on bad pitching, right? I look at this. I tell you this right here. This the end all be all right here when it comes to this shit. I I I'm looking for an edge for my money, man. I'm looking for an edge for my money. I ain't trying to run up. I tell you this, we got so many spots. We got 15 games a day. I can live with. This is the thing. This is the thing. This is the thing between making the leap. I used to I used to try to find any edge against anybody and just take it. I don't have to do that no more. That mentality. When I say I'm finna fade India, and then when India go out there and fuck Sonny Gray up, I'm not gonna be like, damn man, I should have bet him, I should have bet him. No, because that's gonna happen all the time. That mentality, you don't want that mentality. Steady, okay, we're gonna be like, well, next time I'm gonna bet him. No, 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 no. You gotta be content with passing up on money. As long as you ain't losing none. When you pass up on the spot and the spot go crazy, don't worry about it, because you're gonna do some research and you're gonna pass up on some spots. There's some spots that are gonna go crazy. That shit is out of your control. Now, for me, I can't talk you off of it. But for me personally, I'm not going there. Unless I didn't even look at it though, right? So let's take a look at India while we on the subject. So we can kill all this. Well, I mean, so we can be informed. I ain't gonna say kill, so we can be informed. Because I ain't even getting a chance to get to the rest of the spots, right? And to the rest of the spots, right? So I need to get to these spots. Now, India versus that four seamer, right? He's got a 311 batting average on that four seamer, right? Hear me out. He got a 311 batting average on that four seamer. He might not even see that four seamer because look at Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray, he's throwing that four seamer 13% of the time. And if these pitchers and these managers are smart, they know these scouting reports. That means don't throw it to him. That means don't even throw it to India. That means throw all your good shit, right? So that four seamer is his worst pitch, Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray, he got a batting average of one. This is the only pitch he got a more than a one ERA on. Four seamer. Why the fuck would I throw that? Just like this changeup. This changeup. He ain't even throwing this changeup, right? That's 1,000 batting average. You don't even count that. He ain't even throwing. He's only two plate appearances versus that. This. He should know not to throw that four seamer to him, right? He should know this. India hitting the four seamer. That's his best pitch. So how does he stack up against Sonny Gray's top three pitches? We'll see. The sinker. No, Sonny Gray is throwing that cutter 28% of the time. The cutter for him, now he's crashing that cutter, but he only seen it. He's crashing that cutter. So we getting somewhere. All right. So he is Hulk smashing that cutter. So they know not to throw it to him that much. Now, the sinker, he's throwing that next. Now, The sinker, Jonathan India, he got 264 batting average against that sinker. So, hey, Sonny Gray, he can probably hit Sonny Gray. Does it look good? It's starting to look good. It's starting to look good. Did you research that? I wonder, did you research that? Me, I looked at this whole game and said, I don't want no parts of it. I don't want no parts of it because I didn't think I could find an edge. But that's why we go through this and we cross all our T's and dot all our I's, man. Straight up. So I couldn't talk you off of it. Am I still going there? No, I'm still not going there. I'm still not going there. One more thing I would have to look at for me personally, I would have to look at the splits, right? India, I would have to look at the splits. This would to reaffirm me that I really want to, really want to go there, right? That I really want to bet on him. You know what I'm saying? I'll be looking at his splits, right? So, and preferably his home and away splits. That's what I like. Um, on the road, so look, at home versus righties, um, so he hits everybody, and then he'll even be valuable like when the bullpen come in or something like that. So he can still get his money either way it go. So at on the road, so on the road versus lefties is his best split at versus lefties in period. That's his best split. On the road versus righties, he's got a three 247 batting average with an 87 WRC plus. On the road versus righties is his worst split. On the road versus righties is his worst split. In general, he's still hitting 260 off righties, but on the road versus righties is his worst split, right? And he is on the road versus righties. But I'm not trying to scare you off. These are in professional baseball players. They can hit anybody. That's anybody. They can hit anybody. His K percentage is down at 22.7. I like that. So, it is what it is, right? Um, if this was the only game on the slate, well, yeah, I would probably take him for a hit. If it was one game, baseball game today, I probably would take him for a hit. Man, I need to get it on. All right, so here's the thing right here. Let's go to speed round because I gotta go. We got all these games, man, but I can go to speed round. So New York Yankees, Toronto Blue Jays. All right, Nestor Cortez on the road. That's where you want to target him at, right? I didn't even look at Bassett. I'm sorry, I didn't look at Bassett on the road versus Yankees. I mean versus righties is where you want to target him at. Okay, so Vladdy, he's been hot. All right, self-explanatory. I like him. Hits, runs, RBIs, whatever you want to do. Look at it. My sleeper play is going to be Bo Bichette. Now y'all know I don't give out no Toronto bats, but I can't deny him right now. All right, sleeper bat is gonna be Bo Bichette. Then you got Judge and Soto, right? Whatever. Actually, Soto looked. I Soto, I probably would have took Soto first today, all right, over Judge, but they self-explanatory, all right. But keep an eye out on Bo Bichette. His suspected numbers versus that fastball. Cortez giving up 10 home runs versus that fastball. He don't have a high average versus that fastball though. Cortez probably on that fastball he probably got like a 230 batting average, but he gave up some power on that fastball, right? So Vladdy can hit him for power. And Bo Bichette, I just think Bo Bichette, it might be time. Justin Turner got some decent numbers versus him. Anytime, y'all see, I gave out Justin Turner the other day. Anytime Justin Turner, anytime he get a lefty, he's in play. So it'll be damn. I can't even rank these three bats, right? I can't even rank them. I want to say Vladdy, Turner, Bo Bichette. Springer's been heating up. So keep an eye out on this shit, right? Miami at Philadelphia Phillies, right? I told you I took the pitching outs for Nola. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Nola will give up a bomb. He will give up a home run. So I couldn't talk you off. There were some Miami bets, but I didn't put them to the side. I ain't gonna say I don't feel like looking at them, but y'all can check them out, bro. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do to check them out. Y'all know what to do to check them out. But Nola, I did take his pitching outs. I tell you this: the top bat for me is gonna be Brandon Marsh. Okay, top bat gonna be Brandon Marsh. His friends, I love his friends, Trey and Bone. If I had to rank them, it would be Marsh, Bone, Trey. I like all three of them. I could be. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it at top bat. I'm gonna leave it at top bat. I'm gonna stand on. I'm gonna stand on business with that. All right. I'm gonna stand on business. I say if I said top bat for this game was him, I'm gonna stand on business and I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay. I'm gonna leave it at that. Top bat. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna show you why. Um,
You said you like the Nola outs pitching out?
I take it all the time. Yeah, I take it all the time, and he cashes it. I like it. I like it. I like it.
What you
Yeah.
take that on?
Pitching out. You can take it. I took it
What site?
last night. As soon as they opened up, I took it on.
Fanduel?
I took it on. I took it on
ESPN?
ESPN last night.
What
So,
inning?
huh?
7 innings?
19 and what was it? 19 and a half. That's like almost 20 and a half and seven. I took it at 19 and a half. He does this shit for sure. And I'm fine because I'm up like the last three bets on them, two, three bets or whatever. I bet that though. I took that. I got it at I'm gonna tell you what I got it at right now. I got it at I'm talking to my cousin, y'all, if y'all don't know. But either way it go, let me see. I got it at 19 and a half and minus 125. 19 and a half pitching outs last night on ESPN. Um, so what I like here, okay, so yeah. Oh, Rodri Munoz, and then moneyline parlays, run line straights. Damn, did I get the? Okay, I took the Phillies on the run line at minus 135. I hopefully they check it in for me. Hopefully they check it in for me. Right? They won 2-0 yesterday. Uh, versus righties. Marsh. Marsh is a damn. I think Marsh is a lefty. I think. Let me show you guys why here. Yeah, Marsh is a lefty, and he's pitching his worst versus lefties. Okay. Uh, Munoz. So Munoz pitching his worst versus lefty. Um, the slider, which he doesn't even throw, 222 batting average. That's at the bottom. Let's start from the top. 333, 313 on a fastball, 118 on the cutter. He's doing good with that. Whiff percentage and all that shit looks good. Um, the sinker, 462 batting average on that with 3 home runs. Changeup, 333 batting average on that. So it is what it is. Um, rewind it back. Oh shit. Now, versus righties here. So Munoz is throwing the four seamer and the cutter. His top two pitches, four seamer and the cutter. Brandon Marsh, four seamer, 314. Batting average on that, 4 home runs. The cutter, 375 batting average on that. No home runs. What's next? The sinker and the changeup. Mm, the sinker, he's got a 462 batting average on that. Small sample size, 3 home runs on that. And then what was next? The sinker, then the curveball. The curveball might be meh, but let's see. The curveball, yeah, he hasn't seen that curveball that much. So at the end of the day, small sample size on some of those bats. Looking at his splits here. Um, what was that boy name? Marsh. I don't know if I checked his splits or not, but I would, let me see. I don't know if I checked his splits, man, but his best split right now is versus righties in general, and at home versus righties, he's batting 307. OPS skyrockets like at 9, and his isolated power was at 206, 216, and then his WLC plus is at 160, right? So, you know, I could, and then the next bat I would like would be Alec Bohm and then Trey Turner. Brandon Marsh ain't got to be the top bat. He ain't the top bat. I would say 1A or 1B next to Bohm, right? Bohm hits righties well, but the thing about this is uh, this pitcher, right? So he's versus righties. Like he's looking good, right? He's looking good versus righties, except for this fastball. Everything else looked good. 1 ERA. You know what I'm saying? Uh, oh, okay. Okay. You're talking about okay, India. Yeah, for sure. He could be hot. I can talk you off of it. He looks okay. He looks okay to me. Player. Don said, any bats I should look at for the first game? Yeah. Top bat Andrew Vaughn, followed by Sheets, followed by top bat Andrew Vaughn, man. And versus that one pitch, um, Tommy Pham looked good versus that sinker. Um, Gavin Sheets looked good versus that sinker, right? Um, Top bat would be Andrew Vaughn. And then Luis Robert, he don't stack up versus that pitch mix, but he's good at baseball. Okay? So it is what it is, right? That's what that. I gotta hurry up and get out of here. So, like I was saying, the only thing about Munoz is he pitches his best versus righties, right? But versus lefties, he pitches his worst. So if I can find a bat that hits his pitch mix, that's like that's gonna rise to the occasion for me. That's gonna rise to the occasion for me. Pittsburgh Pirates, Atlanta Braves. Um, Historically, Max Fried, his worst split was versus lefties, right? Now I want to see who's in the lineup. Okay. Now I want to see who's in the lineup. I definitely got to see who's in this lineup. Um, where's this? Okay, I definitely want to see. All right, so they flipped the script. They flipped the script, right? Because here's the thing: there was a lot of strikeouts in there for the projected lineup, but now they not, right? Well, let's see. They did have, because Cruz was a K, right? Fucking Jackson Winsky was a strikeout. God damn it! Like they had them motherfuckers in there. Now they got the project. Now they got the star lineup. So it's not updated right now. But over here, the star lineups are out. There's no Cruz in there, so you need to check many places, right? You need to check many places because, like I was saying, O'Neal Cruz, he's striking out 30% of the time. That was one strikeout. McCutcheon is still in there, so he's a strikeout. Jackson Winsky, 29%, he was a strikeout. Um, so who else they got in there? Gonzalez is a strikeout. So let me see. Right now, I see McCutcheon 1, Gonzalez 2. Damn, was Connor Joe hurt? Fuck, I think Connor Joe was hurt. They need Connor Joe. Either way it go, I'm gonna have to reiterate my thoughts with this one here. I'm gonna have to reiterate my thoughts because the first that's important. When the lineup comes out, then it tells a whole different story, man. When the lineup comes out, Cabran Hayes, Jackson Winston, Triolo is a strikeout. Uh, is Triolo in the lineup? Triolo is in the lineup. So McCutcheon one, uh, Gonzalez two, Triolo three, Michael Taylor four. Right? That's folks. They still striking out. They still got K's in the lineup. So they still got strikeouts in the lineup. So Gonzalez 25% K rate one. Uh, Andrew McCutcheon 25% K rate two. Michael Taylor 34% strikeout. They might strike out two or three times. That's three. Triolo, 25% strikeouts. That's four. That's four strikeouts for sure. What is the strikeout props looking at? 5.5. I can see this is where you can get there. What's his pitching outs? Max. 17.5. You can use that as a parlay piece if you want to get there. So this game as a whole, I lean towards the over strikeouts for Freed. I took Skeen's strikeouts. I took Skeen's pitching outs, man. I took them. I took them. I expect Skeens to strike these fucking Atlanta Braves the fuck out. I expect them to strike them out. I do. Strikeouts in that lineup. Let's see. I haven't looked at them. I mean, shit. One, two, three, four, five. Whoever's gonna be in there. The usual suspects. I don't know who's in there. Austin Riley is a K. Olson is a K. Um, that's two. Kalinick is a K. That's three. Duval, if he's in there, is a K. That's four. Ozuna can strike out. He borderline, but he can strike out. That's five. They got K's in there, right? They got K's in there. They got K's, right? And then if they come out hot, it is what it is. They come out hot, it is what it is, right? Chicago Cubs. I'm just gonna fall back off this one, man. Let me tell you. I'll tell you what. Suzuki. Suzuki. Um, Top two bats from this game, Yelich and Suzuki. I like what I've seen from Suzuki. Suzuki is in play, okay? Justin Steele, lean towards the over strikeouts, and I like his over pitching outs. Now, this one here is rough for me, right? So this one here is rough. I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna leave you guys with this information right here. I'm gonna leave you guys with this information. Now, let's go over here. Now, to lefties, right? Left hand bat, lefties. Um, we know Bobby has been striking out folks and stuff like that. It is what it is. Reagan's has too, right? So we're gonna talk about Reagan's right now. To lefties, this Cleveland team on the season, 22% K rate, 117 WRC plus. Strike that's borderline, right? Last 30 days versus left hand pitching, Cleveland. Um, 16, around the middle of the pack, 21% K rate, 114 WRC plus, meaning that's still a low K rate, and they hitting them, right? Last 14 days, last 14 days, Cleveland, 19% K rate, 144 WRC plus, okay? You couple that with the fact that, they don't strike out much versus lefties, and they hitting lefties, right? So we'll look at somebody like we're gonna look at is Marsh, no, not Marsh, Reagan's, right? Cole Reagan's. That's the pitcher for Kansas City. Now, he's pitching his worst versus lefties. Okay. So let's see. Splits. So versus left-handers in general, he has a 19% K rate. He has a 300 batting average, okay, versus lefties. All right, keep that in mind. Now, uh, that's versus lefties. Y'all already know what he's getting ready to see. Y'all, he getting ready to see three of the baddest lefties in the league right now, just so to say, right? Uh, versus lefties, his pitch mix. Um, versus lefties. He's got a 273 batting average on that four seamer, a 300 batting average on that slider, a 660, a 667 on that cutter. He ain't even throwing that shit. He ain't really throwing it. The four seamer and slider is the two pitches he's throwing, right? He getting ready to see. He probably finna get his ass lit up today. Okay? Long story short, he probably finna get hurt. He probably finna get hurt. You never know. You never know. You never know, right? You never know. But he's getting ready to go up against he finna go up against some lefties. He finna go up against you got Quan, you got he finna go up against Nate. I'm finna point Naylor out right now. So Josh Naylor, um, and Cole Reagan's, and this is a lefty-lefty matchup. I want to say, right? Let's see. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Um, so versus lefties, yeah, I could be wrong. He's throwing two pitches, right? He's throwing two pitches, the four seamer and that slider, right? So Josh Naylor versus lefties. Um, he ain't looking too good, but he does have power. 269. Oh no, you know what? What is he throwing? Oh, the four seam and the slider. So he probably don't look good on the lefty-lefty matchup. And I'm glad I looked. I'm glad I looked at that. I'm tripping. Still got two bombs though. Still got two bombs. For that slider, and he got one for the sinker. So it's gonna be Ramirez, right? That's what it's gonna be. It's actually gonna be Ramirez. Now I had to pump my brakes because I must have been half asleep last night, and I don't normally do that. So that was my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, right? But it's gonna have to be Ramirez or nothing for me in this spot, right? It's gonna have to be Ramirez. Flip the script. Flip the script real fast. Flip the script real fast. But the thing about that is, so this is what I'm saying, right? He's giving it up to lefties, but some lefties might not be hitting lefties, but he's giving it up to lefties. 273 batting average, 318, 66, 667, and 500. He's giving it up to lefties. You know what I'm saying? So, like, Naylor averages ain't that good, but he can hit a bomb off of him. This is what I meant. Now, I don't know about. I didn't look at Quan. I just went off the top of the dome. Like Quan is automatically in play, and I should have looked at Quan. Right. So this would be my first time looking at Quan right now. This will be my first time looking at Quan. This will be a live look at Quan right now versus lefty splits here. All right. I thought I had this one nailed, and I didn't have it nailed. So I didn't have it nailed. I thought I had it nailed, but I didn't have it nailed. But Quan, you can look at him for hits, at least a hit, because versus lefties, he's throwing out that four seamer and the slider. And Quan right now, shit, he's batting 400 on that four seamer towards lefties, and that slider not as good, but not as many plate appearances. So he doesn't have that many plate appearances in general, right? And he's just probably playing bad, right? So it is what it is. If I'm looking for really gonna get to one, it's gonna have to be Ramirez. The only thing about this, I didn't really cap Ramirez. I was really capping it for Josh Naylor, and I ended up pushing the wrong button last night. So that was my bad. Because Josh Naylor versus that pitch mix versus righties, he's got at least 15 home runs. I know it's 13, but I want to say at least 15 home runs versus that pitch mix. Um, but we already know. Uh, we already know this kid Ramirez is definitely in play, right? Right now, he's batting 476 versus lefties. That four seamer versus lefties. What is he throwing to righties? More than likely, he'll be on the right side. Cole Reagan's, he's throwing the same thing. The four seamer, 40% of the time. Oh, and he's throwing a changeup. Ah, okay. He's throwing a changeup, a four seamer and a changeup. So the four seamer and the changeup, yeah, lo and behold, we got a match here. The only two pitches he's throwing, he's batting 400 versus both of them. Line his ass up, man. Damn, look at that, man. Look at that. Cole Reagans is throwing a four seamer and a changeup. The four seamers 40% of the time, the changeup 30% of the time, and then Jose Ramirez versus the four seamer 476 batting average, 810 slugging versus the changeup 421 batting average, 895 slugging. He don't strike out much. Like damn, man, he probably one of the top bats of the day, and he been on fire. Fuck, I didn't. How did I miss that? How the fuck did I miss that? Shit. Damn. All right. So, long story short, that's what we're looking at there. Now, I looked at the numbers on Kansas City Royals at home. They're not striking out that much, right? And they're not striking out that much, right? And I did like Bobby Witt. I'm damn near ready to give Bobby Witt the benefit of the doubt today. I'm damn near, you could probably do a Bobby Witt and Ramirez parlay, right? So let's see. Bobby Witt and Ramirez, damn, 12:43. I need to get these bats in for that first game, right? So let me see real quick. Where we at? Tanner Bybee versus lefty. No, he's a righty. I'm sorry. Okay. Mm. He's throwing two pitches, the four seamer and the slider. That's good. Makes it easier for me to cap it. Bobby Witt versus righties. I think Bobby Witt. It was Bobby Witt and what's the name again for me, right? Salvador Perez, and he hit a bomb. He hit a bomb. So versus the four seamer, Cole Bybee, the four seamer and the slider. So Bobby Witt, the four seamer and the slider, cool. Four seamer, he's got four home runs versus it. You know, three triples, two doubles. And then the slider, he's got a home run. He's batting 339 versus that. And all the rest of the pitches, he's hitting it, right? So it's a matter of time before 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 Bobby Witt explodes, man. We're just waiting. We're just waiting. Bobby, I need to look at this one thing. I need to look at his split on the road one time before I declare war on this motherfucker. Okay? Um, Bobby away versus righties, right? So, hmm, mm. He a bad motherfucker on the road versus righties, boy. Golly. 35% K rate. Low walk percentage. It is what it is. 143 batting average. He's sitting their ass down. He grabbing this belt and he grabbing this belt and he putting them smacking their ass across his knee. Jesus Christ. It is what it is, though, man. It is what it is. He got a 32% K rate in general versus righties. Woo! Man, his strikeouts in play. I'm not going there though. I'm gonna stick to what I said, man. I'm stick to what I said. So top bat, definitely. I would go on the Cleveland side, it would be top bat over here is the kid, man. What am I saying? Just leave it at that, man. Leave it at that. Top bat, Ramirez. Houston Astros, the Mets, right? Over under 8.5. I'll tell you what I'm looking at here. I'm right back to the well with Altuve and Alvarez. However, I looked at it, the model, they had Alvarez at the top and Altuve on bottom. I don't like it. I like Altuve more than Alvarez. What does that mean? Alvarez finna hit a home run. At the end of the day, on the New York side, I like the switch. What's his name? Lindor, and then JD. All right, Lindor, Lindor one, JD two. Um, and I took Altuve for a bomb yesterday. He got there. Long story short, Altuve for me, Altuve then. But you know what though? Altuve, Jordan, Bregman, and Yanya Diaz. I like all of them. Bregman, righty splits. I like it. This team don't strike out much versus righties. McGill does have good strikeout stuff, but I liked, what I see. Now, Arizona Diamondbacks, I wish I could go into detail and show you guys this, but I'm not. Now, I didn't look at the Oakland Bats because I don't know how long Gallen gonna be out there. At the end of the day, if this was if this was Gallen hadn't been coming off injury, I would take his strikeouts whatever they are at. I would take them at home. Now, bats. I'm finna tell you this shit right now. I'm finna tell you this shit because y'all already know I looked at it. Now, I ain't finna go in here and break all this shit down. I'm finna tell you though. Number one bat, uh, Marte. Okay, he got that for us yesterday. Now, um, he number one bat overall Swiss Army knife bat. He can do it all, right? Number two bat, we got a 2A, 2B, and 2C, right? So 2A, 2A is a I don't even know what to say, man. I would I'm gonna tell you versus the fastball, which Harris is throwing like 50% of the time. Lourdes Uriel, he's got a 400 batting average. He got a 400 batting average against that. If he catch that fastball, you can kiss it fucking goodbye. Now, uh, what's the kid's name? Shit. You can count him for hard ass hit or a home run too. Okay, hard ass hit or a home run. What's his name? Christian Walker. The next guy, Randall Grichuk. The next guy, I'm gonna just leave it at that, right? I'm gonna leave it at that for right now. I'm gonna leave it at that right now. I'm looking to stack these boys up, whatever you want to do, right? I'm gonna take the L. I don't even give a fuck. But I got some Marte money in my pocket last night. I bet him. Then I live bet him. He came through. He had 4 total bases. I'm telling you right now, Lourdes Uriel, man, Grichuk and Christian Walker and Ketel Marte, all home run candidates, bro. Play with it if you want to. When they get to hitting the motherfuckers, I'll be at work. What time does this game come on? 3 o'clock. I'll be sitting at my desk at 3 o'clock. And when these motherfuckers, all right, play them games if you want. That's what I'm looking at for that game. Okay. Um. Uh. Boston Red Sox. What the best that stood out for me in this game was Devers and Cronenworth. I'm gonna keep it moving. What time that game come on? 20 more minutes. Devers and Cronenworth. Yeah, there was other bats. Yeah, there was other bats. Top bat would be Devers. Top bat of the day yesterday was Devers. Hit a home run, right? Um, Washington Nationals, Tampa Bay Rays, top bat for me, CJ Abrams if he plays. CJ Abrams if he plays. I didn't even look at the bats in this Dodgers game. I just had tunnel vision. I looked at. I've just been looking at glass now. Okay. Texas Rangers, Baltimore Orioles. Okay. All right. So, um, two bats. Okay. Now we got. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Gunnar Henderson, self-explanatory, right? Corey Seager, self-explanatory. We got that. We know. All right. Top two bats for me over here is going to be Marcus Semien and Westberg. We right back on the Westberg train again. Okay. Right back on the Westberg train again. Now, I didn't look at this Tigers game. Sorry. What's the name let me down last night? I didn't look at this Tigers game. Minnesota. I took the 7.5 strikeouts for Lopez. Didn't look at any bats. I ain't even gonna lie. I didn't look at any bats. I had a ton of vision. That's what I played, and I'm willing to go up to 10, 11, 12 Ks for Lopez. It just is what it is. They got to go ahead and crack me. He coming off a 14 strikeout game, going up against Seattle. I know Seattle has been hitting righties a little bit better as of late. Don't get it twisted. Pablo Lopez haven't been having the greatest year, but he is coming off a 14 strikeout game. He does have that shit. So if he don't go out there and hit a strikeout prop, it is what it is. Did I put a lot of money on it? No. Am I getting ready to ladder this up to 9, 10, 11? 9 times out of 10, I am. But this game comes on at 9 o'clock tonight. If I'm doing good through these first wave of the games, oh, I'm making it rain. I'm betting that. I'm betting that. That 7, 8, 9, that's gonna have to crack me upside the head. I mean that 9, 10, 11, it's gonna have to crack me upside the head. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Putting $5 a piece on each one of them. I don't mind it. Shit, it is what it is. Shit. So that sums it up, man. That sums it up. I got 5 minutes. I'll do a quick little snippet and give you my top bat from each game real quick. Sometimes it's gonna hurt because it might not be the best bat, but hey, top bat here, um, Vaughn. You can baseline these guys out for whatever. What the fuck? Oh, I clicked on some shit. Back to best slip. Okay. Okay. So Andrew Vaughn, right? Um, mm, 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 mm. This Yankees game, I mean, Vladdy, uh, the usual suspects, man. Soto, Judge, Vladdy, and like I say, I'm adding, and those are five bats I'm looking at: Soto, Judge, Vladdy, um, uh, 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 Justin Turner, and Soto, Judge, Vladdy, Justin Turner, and Bo Bichette, Brandon Marsh, and then Marsh, Bohm, Trey Turner. Uh, Strikeouts and all this shit. I took Skeens K's. I lean towards the over strikeouts for free. Things like that. Uh, Suzuki for the Cubs, Yelich, but Suzuki looked good. Yelich is self-explanatory. These guys just unless if you want to get a hit or not, right? Top bat, top bat, probably top bat of the day. Jose Ramirez can't overlook it, can't overthink it. He's been hot too. I like Bobby Witt on the side. Altuve, Jordan, Lindor, JD Martinez in that order. Whew, I can't rank these bats here. I cannot rank them. Um, Marte, Walker, Gurriel, Grichuk. Um, Devers, Cronenworth, uh, C.J. Abrams, mm, Westberg, Marcus Simeon. Strikeouts for Lopez. Y'all have a good day. Peace out, fam. Y'all have a good day. Yo, who you like to hit the ball and play? Who you like to hit the ball and play? Wait a minute. Yo, who you like to hit the ball in at plays the games and what? I don't understand what you're saying, but I want to understand, but I don't understand what you're saying. Who you like to hit the ball and play? Ball in at plays game if my what you mean, bro? Clear that up for me. Like for sure, I'm going to put 50 on to the bats. Clear that up for me, my guy. Clear that up for me, man. I really want to understand that question that you just said. Unless, on the St. Louis game, mm, 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 mm. Y'all finna send me through that shit again. I can't let y'all send me through that. No problem, no problem. What time this game come on? Um, y'all finna send me through this again. Uh, I will tell you this. All right, I will tell you this. Um, let me uh let me give you because I wasn't targeting bats here. The bat that I did like that I wouldn't mind targeting here would be let me give you St. Louis. Let me give you what my model got here, right? So I'm gonna tell you how they got these guys ranked, right? And I'm gonna tell you what I think about them, how for the St. Louis guys. Number one, they got Brendan Donovan, right? I don't know. I looked. I just it didn't look sexy to me. Next, they have Wilson Contreras. Contreras is 2 for 2 versus this guy with a home run. Next, they have Alec Burleson. He's the one I liked. I always like the one that comes up more unlucky. So next, they have Nolan Gorman. Nolan Gorman is a guy that will take you deep when the matchup is right. So uh, to reiterate it, how the model had it, they had Donovan number one, Contreras number two, Burleson number three, Gorman number four. Right now, to help you with this, one last thing before I get out here would be this kid, man. This kid, though, bro. This kid, man. I don't know, man. This kid, Carson Spears. Hmm, hmm, hmm. This kid's been okay. Uh, I just don't know what to think. This kid's been okay. Looking at his game log, uh, he got a 3.40 ERA, expected at 3.40. He hasn't given up a home run yet. Okay, this is a Cincinnati pitcher. He hasn't given up a home run. More than three earned runs once. Um, Pittsburgh. He faced Pittsburgh back-to-back games. They hit him. Uh, last two games, he's pitched 6 innings. Um, I don't exactly know what to think about him. It's such a small sample size. That's why the small sample size. I'm trying to figure out is this kid really good or not, right? Um, versus righties. He's probably pitching his worst versus righties, right? The sinker he's throwing at 30% of the time, followed by the sweeper. The sweeper is good, GODT, good, right? And then the four seamer looks pretty good so far. The versus lefties, wait a minute, versus righties. Yeah, he's pitching his best versus righties. He's pitching his worst versus lefties. Okay, so but it's still a small sample size. The four seamer, he's throwing out a lot. Um, doesn't have a home run yet. Um, 300 batting average on the change up. So I just got mixed up. It's a lot of variables mixed up, and I'm not a professional. And you know, I probably got a brain fart or some shit right there, whatever. But it was too many X's and O's I'm trying to decipher from, and I'm just like, and then I don't ever target a lot of St. Louis bats. Excuse me. So I don't know which way I wanted to go with that, right? So at the end of the day, take what y'all like, leave what y'all don't, man. I appreciate y'all sliding. Be on the lookout for the for my recordings, though, bro. My recordings.